No voice. Add to your life by subtracting. Here's the wooden puzzle toy for today. It's already kind of coming apart, so yeah, I want to get the thumbnail here before I accidentally complete it. Sure. Okay. I'm just gonna okay, yeah. I'm gonna talk about the actual topic here, but okay, that was suspiciously easy. Okay. So let's imagine this line of everything you do, and it's lined up from the least energizing and nourishing and fulfilling for you to the most. And so one activity that might be towards that most fulfilling and nourishing side for you could be like having a really loving and present conversation with a close friend. Whereas something that might be towards the most energetically draining end of that line for you could be something like drinking a whole bottle of wine and watching a reality show where people just yell at each other. Although I'm fully open to the possibility that that's also a very nourishing activity for you, but I'm just giving an illustrative example here. So, because the wine and angry TV show is like a lower than average thing that's a part of your life, if you were to cut that out, no longer do that, then the average quality of the things you do in your life would go up because that lower energy activity is gone. So you've made your life better, you've added to it by subtracting a lower vibration, lower energy thing. That's it. No, that's not it. Yeah, so I encourage you to notice what activities are definitely in that lower, below average half of what you do in life. And specifically what actually drains you, what actually has you feel bad or remorseful afterwards, or feel bad the next day, or it stays you loop stuff in your mind about it in a distracting way. Yeah, and I encourage you to notice are there ways you can gently taper off that activities present in your life, or adjust it, with the wine and yelly show example, you could, instead of that, drink a whole bottle of wine and read a book, or watch the angry TV show while not drinking. Either of those would also be improvements to that activity. Yeah. Yeah, and there's another piece here that sometimes the answer is to not do stuff. What about that? Just allowing for spaciousness. I can imagine a busy day where, someone, for them, the wine and angry show could be refueling, or a way to relax after a tough day. Yeah, invite curiosity around what else could fill that time. If you just sat for 5 minutes and were with your thoughts, or digesting or processing everything that happened that day. Yeah, how would that go? Would you need other stimulation? Would you be impatient or wanting the 5 minutes to end as fast as possible? Would you be glad to remember some things that happened recently, or you might remember oh, I want to reach out to this person or prepare this for tomorrow. There's all sorts of ways that 5 minutes could go. And that might only be available because you choose to not indulge the habitual activity that your body and your mind are used to, as a way to try and relax. Yeah, for myself, these lower energy activities have included things like, it's like binging like videos or television shows. There's some like nuance to it. Like sometimes it's been like no longer going to like events or activities that had like used to previously nourish me and like given me fulfillment in different ways, but like they do much less so lately, or they no longer do. Yeah, like indulging in like substance using way less. Like I just basically don't drink alcohol now, and that's been I know like a energetic and like health improvement in my life. Yeah, so it's kind of like an ongoing dialogue too, especially with regards to other people. Like sometimes connections and friendships like might seem exciting or like initially generative or energizing for you, but you might notice like some kind of imbalance or a way in which like the connection actually doesn't feel good to you or fulfilling, so you may want to reevaluate it, or yeah, just notice that a thing that might seem like a higher than average activity on paper, in your actual body or felt experience of the activity, it's actually below average and might be worth discarding or shifting. Yeah. That might be it. Go with a quicker one. Let's leave a little space for if there's anything else that wants to be said. Yeah, there's some piece, I forget if I've done that video just on this topic this month, but I want to present, like, it seems to be emerging like this talking point of mine, which is that every void gets filled. That feels like very evocative and like resonant for me, that specific phrasing, which is to say that when you leave space or emptiness in your life, whether that's like in your physical environment, I'm looking at as two shelves that previously used to have a bunch of board games and now only have about 6, and there's a lot of empty space there. So I'm wondering, how will that void get filled? What's going to go there now? There's spaciousness in my day now that I'm not on Twitter for the month of April, whereas I used to be, very frequently on there every day. So like intentionally creating a void in your life, whether that's physical, with your time, that void wants to be filled. The universe wants something to happen there. And maybe it's taking a nap or doing that hobby thing you've been curious about for a while, or like meditating, who knows? But yeah, when you add to your life by subtracting, if you just simply remove that activity, there's going to be a void created. And for me, I get curious around like what's going to go there, what's going to happen instead of wine and angry TV show. Yeah. Yeah, so you add to your life by subtracting, and I think part of that is because subtraction creates a void, and every void gets filled, and hopefully it gets filled by something that's more nourishing and energizing for you, for who you are as a person, and what's alive for you in your life. Yep. All right, that's the video. This has been day 16 of filming a vlog every day in April. We are in the back half. Thank you for watching and for listening, and I will see you tomorrow.